this is a new physics project, a new research initiative. I'll share a link about a new physics project. According to my studies, there are issues with the Einstein's mass energy equivalence principle and general relativity. Many ideas discussed in general relativity and special relativity. Based on the study, mass and energy are not interchangeable as Einstein suggests. In fact, mass and energy are entirely two different entities. The release of energy in a nuclear reaction is not because of a change in the state of matter as currently believed, according to my studies. The release of energy, if you are interested deeper understanding about my work, I share a pinned the chat. I pinned a video link. You can go why mass energy conversion is not a correct or accurate concept. I have published many videos on my channel which discuss about how, why and how mass energy equivalence is not accurate and how mass defect releases energy. So if you are interested, you can go to you can watch my videos. I am Joseph George, and I have published many books discussing about this theory. And I recently published a book about a experimental idea about how to, which may, one second, I recently published a book titled A Falsifiable Test of General Relativity, the Co-Located Clock Experiment. If you are interested, I will share the link to the book, and if you are interested, you can purchase the book. In fact, based on my studies, gravity is an attractive force. Gravity is an attractive force, not a curved space-time proposed by Einstein. A falsified test of general relativity, the collocated clock experiment. That book explains how to experimentally test the general relativity. Now I am preparing for a conference. So if you are interested, you can. Also, I have published many videos discussing about my theories, and you can find my books also. If you have specific questions, you can ask me. Okay, thank you. Hello, hello, hello. Here I focus on the new physics project that is initiated by me. According to this study, there are issues with the relativistic view of the universe. So I am focusing based on this work. Currently, I am preparing for peer review. My research, I am writing my research article. I recently presented my work in an international conference, and I am preparing other conference also. I received a good feedback from many scientists across the world. In fact, uh, the experiment I discuss in this book, latest book, a falsifiable test of general relativity, the collocated clock experiment. That book explains or discuss about how to test the validity of general relativity. That I use. I am discussing about using two types of clock. One is atomic clock and a nuclear clock. You will at a different altitude. Both we keep at the same altitude and we change the altitude, and we will see any clock frequency, any ratio difference between when they keep at two altitudes. So if general relativity is correct, that is if gravity is because of the curved space-time created by mass and energy. That is a curved space-time concept. The both clock should equally should affected by the curved space-time at different altitudes. However, at present printed book is available. I am preparing for that. I am preparing that ebook version also. Yeah, that is correct. I am, yes, of course, I am working on that. Probably in 1 week, probably I'll be able to publish the ebook version of the book. Thank you for your interest. Thank you very much. Anyway, where are you from? Where are you from? Canada. Okay, great. Eh? Ah, one sec. Sorry for the interruption. I got a coffee. Thank you. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for your that information. However, my study says that space indeed is filled with a form of matter created by mass defects across the universe. So that is very Michelson-Morley experiment. After the Michelson-Morley experiment, people start to think that space is not. There is no space-filling substance or space filling either. In fact, the failure of the Michelson-Morley experiment is not because of the is because of the failure. In fact, the experiment failed to detect the space-filling substance. Space-filling, according to this research, space-filling substance indeed exists, created by mass defects throughout the universe. It is connected. Mass defect, in fact, creates space-filling substance that is that can be substantiated with the microscopic analysis of spent nuclear fuel. If you are interested, you can go back to my channel, and I have published many videos discussing about how the microscopic analysis of spent nuclear fuel helps to validate this new concept. This study says that the release of energy associated with a mass defect is not because of a change in the state of matter. In the conversion of mass into energy. Instead, it is caused by a change in the state of matter. Just like a chemical explosion, a nuclear explosion also releases energy because of a change in the state of matter. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, the release of energy in a nuclear reaction is not because of a change, not because of a conversion of mass into energy, as Einstein suggests. Instead, it is caused by a change in the state of matter. There is an intermediate mechanism between mass defect and the kinetic energy of the reaction products. So that can explain in fact, now we know that when a mass defect happens, the most of the energy associated with a nuclear reaction or a fission or fusion is released in the form of the kinetic energy of the reaction products. For example, when a nuclear 235 splits, most of the energy released in the form of the kinetic energy of the reaction fragments. But it does not explain, according to the current understanding, the current theory does not does not tell how this happens. It simply says that mass defect is converted into energy, but it does not explain or describe or give a proper description how it happens. Based on my research, there is an intermediate mechanism between mass defect and how the reaction products attain their kinetic energy. That is what I said. When you closely observe, so when you closely observe spent nuclear fuel, there are in fact many anomalies exist in the associated with the spent nuclear fuel. When you closely observe spent nuclear fuel, there are a large number of phenomena or changes, structural and morphological changes associated with the spent nuclear fuel. They are remain unexplained or poorly explained. We don't have a proper understanding of what is happening within the nucleus, or why this changes. If you are interested, I pinned a video which discuss about the spin. I share a video. Again, it's very interesting to see that there are numerous phenomena associated. This video, I share this one video. That video exclusively tells about the changes that happens to spent nuclear fuel that remains unexplained or poorly explained with the current theoretical framework. 1 second, I'll share the video. This video discuss about what happens with the unexplained phenomena or poorly explained phenomena associated with the spent nuclear fuel. So if you watch that video, that you will get a better understanding of the anomalies or the unexplained phenomena associated with the spent nuclear fuel. Hello, Luca Mayer. This is a new physics project, in fact initiated by me. I'm Joseph George. I found some issues with the current understanding of the relativistic view of the universe. So I have uploaded many videos which discuss about my work, and also I published many books. You can you can read my books also. So according to this study, mass and energy are not the same as Einstein suggests. In fact, the release of energy associated with the mass defect is not because of a conversion of mass into energy. In fact, it is caused by a change in the state of matter. I share one video which discuss about the exploding mass defect hypothesis that perhaps it will be helpful to this book. This book is the exploding mass defect hypothesis, and that explains how nuclear energy is released, and my latest book. And I have published other videos also. One book that either assist. In fact, this another book I share the link. Either assist. That book. That is one of the old book in this series. This book, that book is titled Either Assist. That also probably interesting for you. Hello, stupid. What? I can read that. What? I am unable to read your. Hello, I'm fine. How are you? In fact, it is not a luminiferous either. It is a modern ether. I like to use that term. It's a modern ether. Modern ether means is not empty. According to this research, space is filled with a form of matter created by mass defects throughout the universe. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Sure. So, according to this research, space is not empty but filled with a form of matter. Have a nice day. Thank you very much. See you. Thank you very much. So, according to this study, space is not empty but filled with a form of matter created by mass defects throughout the universe. It, in fact, space filling substance is not a new idea. Since a millennia, thousands of years, ancient Indians, ancient Greek, ancient Chinese, all that believed the existence of a space filling substance that they called ether. Then in 1887, the Michelson-Morley experiment. Hello. Michelson-Morley experiment. After the null result of the Michelson-Morley experiment resulted in the disregarding what is the denial of the existence of space filling substance. But this, according to this research, there is a reason for the null result of the Michelson-Morley experiment. In fact, based on my studies, Michelson-Morley experiment does not disprove the existence of space filling either. In fact, the experiment they conducted was unable to detect it. The reason is that I say a little I have to elaborate, then only you'll understand a better way. In fact, space filling, every mass defect creates a, a form of substance or space filling substance. It can be substantiated by the microscopic analysis of spent nuclear fuel. When you closely observe spent nuclear fuel, you can find many changes, structural and morphological changes associated with nuclear fuel, spent nuclear fuel. So there remains unexplained by a conventional framework. However, the, based on my studies, Einstein said that the mass energy equivalence proposes that mass can be directly converted into energy. However, this according to this study, there is an intermediate mechanism between the mass effect and the kinetic energy of the reaction products. According to general relativity, mass effect directly mass effect can directly convert into energy, but it does not explain a physical mechanism, or it does not tell about it does not explain how it happens. However, when you closely observe spent nuclear fuel, you can find many evidences which can leads to assume that so when you closely observe the changes, the structural and morphological changes associated with spent nuclear fuel, you will get a new insight into what happens to spent nuclear fuel. So, in fact, there are anomalies or poorly explained phenomena associated with the spent nuclear fuel. When you closely observe spent nuclear fuel, okay, I'll change mic. Here, some work is happening downstairs, so it creates some noise. Oh, thank you. Okay, I'll try to change that. Yeah, okay. Here, some work happening. Yeah. Are you? I'm audible to you. I'm audible. Okay, thank you very much. So, okay. So, when you closely observe spent nuclear fuel, you can find. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. You can find many phenomena which are not. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, when you closely observe these phenomena can be explained with the exploding mass defect hypothesis. I explained this about this mechanism in my videos. You can go back to my channel and check my videos, which explains how this happens and the experimental evidences which supports this theory. The beauty of this theory is that, according to this study, mass defect creates a mass defect in a nuclear reaction or any mass defect in a nuclear reaction or any event in the universe is explosively transformed into a super thin form of matter. This can be substantiated through the microscopic analysis of spent nuclear fuel. Okay, I'll change. Okay, I hope you can now I am audible to you. So, the study of when you closely observe spent nuclear fuel, you can find evidences for the micro explosions or impulsive energy release associated with nuclear fission. In fact, it is the issue is that here the downstairs some works are going on, so it will make a lot of noise. If you are interested, I have uploaded many videos which discuss about how mass effect releases energy. In fact, based on the study, mass and energy are two different entities. Mass effect releases energy. Yeah, yes, you can watch my videos. I have, in fact, I have uploaded many videos which discuss about my theory, how mass effect. So. I have uploaded many videos which discuss about how this happens or how this new framework better. I'm not audible. I think you is nobody complain. You are the first person complaining about. I think you check your phone. I think it's audible. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much. So, I have uploaded many videos which discuss about my this new about how this works. So, and also I published many videos which books which also discuss this concept. Recently, I published a video. I recently published a book about how to validate or test general theory of relativity, titled "A Falsifiable." I share the video. Thank you very much. This is my latest book, which discuss about an experiment which may validate or invalidate the general theory of relativity. It's a very interesting work. It is a very interesting experiment. According to if Einstein is correct, according to if hello Isaac, hello. No, in fact, according to my study, uh, one second. According to my studies, space is not an empty formation. Space, in fact, is filled with a form of substance created throughout the universe. I call modern ether. It's not a ancient ether idea. It's a modern ether. Modern ether means space is filled with a form of substance continuously generated mass defects across the universe. Mass defect is not a phenomena which is confined to our nuclear reactions or particle accelerator or our experiment, any radioactivity. In fact, mass defect is a universal phenomenon. Every active star, every neutron star collisions, every black hole merger, all this creates mass defects. This, according to Einstein, says special relativity says that mass and energy are interchangeable. Mass can be converted into energy. However, based on my studies, there is an intermediate mechanism between how mass effect releases energy. In a nuclear reaction, most of the energy associated with the mass effect releases as the kinetic energy of reaction products. Uh, uh, the lion part of the most of the energy in a nuclear reaction released as in the form of the kinetic energy of the reaction products. However, special relativity does not explain how this happens. So there is an intermediate mechanism. When you closely observe spent nuclear fuel through electron microscope, there are so many ways. There are anomalies associated. Anomalies is a peer-reviewed study. It's not it's a peer-reviewed studies. There are so many studies are there which clearly shows many different types of structural and morphological changes associated with spent nuclear fuel. When you closely observe spent nuclear fuel, you can find numerous changes, structural and morphological changes that still remain unexplained or poorly explained. A list of phenomena I share a link which you can check my that the changes associated with the which remain unexplained or poorly explained. I share a link. This video explains. You can check the video. This explains the changes, the structural and morphological changes that which are the phenomena which still remain unexplained or poorly explained. So from that, these studies so when you understand what is the I like yoga. I sometimes I not regularly, but I like yoga. That's a very good practice to calm your mind and for your fitness, and stretching is very good. I am not an expert in that, so I am not discuss more about that. So in fact, there are a mass defect. According to my studies, mass defect is one of the most important, least studied phenomena in my according to my opinion, because once you realize, once you hello, once you realize what happens with the mass defect. In fact, mass defect is one of the least explored phenomena, which has a high potential to revolutionize or change our perception about the universe. Mass defect is one of the most important phenomena in the world, in the universe. Yeah, I love physics very much from my early childhood. In fact, everything is works on physics. Anything, we all are made of atoms, and atoms are made of protons, neutrons, electrons. When again you go deeper, protons are made of quarks and all that. So when you go any substance, world is made of matter and energy. So we are made of atoms. So that's why I am explaining why I like physics, because we are all made of atoms. So any subject, any area of study, any branch of study, when you go very deeper and deeper, you will eventually you will reach physics. So physics is the only way to understand and figure out how things work, how your universe work. And so Joshua, so when you a person, a curious mind, will eventually will reach start love physics. That is so that's why I put a question about why. Hello, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Your voice is so calming. Thank you very much, Daniel. Thank you. Thank you very much. The proposal I made, the question, do you have experiential experience in nuclear? What made you write? Yes, in fact, that is very interesting thing. When when I was small, I liked. Hello, don't cheat exams. so, so, so I explain how I reached this area of research. When I was small, I liked Einstein very much, and I read a lot about Einstein, a lot of different types of books, magazines, and paper cuttings about Einstein's theory, and articles, research, so many things I used to read. So I eventually I was very much interested in nuclear energy, how nuclear energy is released, all that, and I was very much interested in to know about how nuclear energy is released. However, I started reading all possible. I am 52 years old, so it's happened many years back. So I collected all, I visited all the possible libraries near my hometown, and I collect all my possible books, and I collect books from my friends. Eventually, what happened is that I started to suspect about the idea that how it happens, how mass can be directly converted into energy. So that is the question. Then I started to think a lot, lot of sleepless night. Really, so there no so many sleepless nights, and I thought. Then I reached one idea that perhaps uh, this there is an explosion. I thought about the I knew about the explosion, chemical explosion, the mechanism of a chemical explosion. I don't want to talk about that person so in this channel. So, so I thought I thought perhaps there may be a connection or any comparison between a chemical explosion and a nuclear explosion. Uh, then I realized that uh, chemical explosion, when a chemical explosive material oxidize when it reacts with oxygen, it will become superheated gas in a very small a small volume of chemical substance or a explosive material. When it reacts with oxygen or other types of reactions are there. When it reacts with an explosive material, when it reacts with other atoms such as oxygen, it rapidly expand and explode. It creates, for example, gunpowder. For example, when it reacts with oxygen, it in a fraction of a second it converts into a superheated gas. So that means a very small volume of substance in a fraction of a second, it volume expands like anything. It becomes a superheated gas. So that is a mechanism of chemical explosion. So I thought like this. If that is the case, then what is the mechanism, the physical mechanism of the explosion of a nuclear explosion? What is the mechanism of a nuclear explosion? Then I thought. Then I thought about the uh, the I knew that most of the energy in a nuclear reaction raised in the form of the kinetic energy of the reaction products. So I thought that perhaps there is an explosion associated with within the nucleus. So then I realized that there is a mass defect. We know, according to special relativity, mass is directly converted into energy. But I thought probably there will be an intermediate mechanism of the kinetic energy, because I realized that the release of energy associated with the mass defect or nuclear energy is released in the form of the kinetic energy of the reaction products. So I thought something is pushing the reaction products. Something happening, something physically influences and physically pushes apart this reaction products. So that was the origin of my idea. Yeah, actually, in fact, this happened in 1994. 1994, that time I was some 21, 22 years old. So that idea I written in my my notebook, my earliest notebook. Thank you very much, Isaac. How are you? I am fine. Thank you very much, Isaac. So that was the beginning of my research. In fact, I entered into seriously. I entered into this thought process. So I realized that if that is the case, then we can explain many phenomena associated with. In fact, I thought like this, because an explosion is a change in the state of matter. When a chemical explosion happens, the chemical substance, the explosive material, is converted into superheated gas. It's a physical mechanism, physical change. So nothing is lost. When a chemical explosive reacts with oxygen and it converts into superheated gas, nothing is lost. atoms, number of atoms remains the same. Number of there is nothing is lost. Only energy is released. But there, of course, there is a slight changes in the mass. That will be very hello, Richard. I think nobody. Yeah, I think that's your problem with your phone. I think so. When a chemical explosion happens, it's just a change in the state of matter. Nothing is lost. I thought this is applicable to even nuclear reaction also. So I thought like that. So the thing is that the missing mass, I written in my book. Oh, hello, thank you. I am also on Keralite. Thank you very much. So, so nothing is lost. There's only is a physical change. Uh, so, so then later I studied about the spent nuclear fuel, because spent nuclear fuel is a wonderful area. It's a wonderful material, because so many this kind of, yeah, in fact, mass is conserved. Mass cannot be converted into energy. The Einstein is the mass energy conversion is not correct. There's a mechanism. There's an intermediate mechanism before when a mass defect, in a nuclear reaction, a fission or fusion reaction, there's an intermediate mechanism between mass defect and the final kinetic energy. So that is an explosion. When a nuclear fission happens, the missing mass creates a powerful, very powerful explosion. So that explosion propels the reaction products. So this can be experimentally validated to the different ways. Collinearity of non-collinearity of reaction products. So many evidence are there. I shared one video just before. I can, if you are interested, you can go back, you watch the video, then you will get a better understanding of my theories. Yeah, mass is conserved, because mass defect, in fact, is transformed into some latest form of matter. So matter is conserved, or mass is conserved. There are so many developments are happening around the world. So many new developments happening in I am an independent researcher. You are from? Okay, okay, great. Lorentz transformation effects, such as increasing mass of a moving body, uh, length contraction, time dilation due to speed. All these phenomena arises from the space-filling substance. Space is not empty. So when a body moves or travels through space, space is not empty. Space is filled with something which is created by mass defects throughout the universe. That can be substantiated, that can be experimentally proved through the study of spent nuclear fuel. I explained that in my videos, in my previous videos, that how this happens, how can be experimentally validated. The study of spent nuclear fuel provides clear evidences. There are many evidence, numerous evidences support this idea. There are anomalies exist. There are unexplained or poorly explained phenomena. There are so many unexplained phenomena associated with the spent nuclear fuel. You can, if you are, you can search GPT also. You can ask AI that give me a list of anomalies associated with the spent nuclear fuel. And under the current framework, there are many phenomena remains unexplained associated with the spent nuclear fuel. We don't have an explanation for that. Why is this happen? For example, HBS rim structure. There are so many phenomena associated with the structural and morphological changes associated with the spent nuclear fuel that remains unexplained through this current framework. So all that phenomena, interestingly, all that phenomena can be explained with this this new exploding mass defect hypothesis. So this study the Lorentz transformation effects, such as the length contraction, increasing your mass of moving body, time dilation due to speed, all these phenomena can be interpreted, can be explained with the help of this space-filling substance. As I said before, since space is filled with a form of substance or a kind of matter, when it moves through space, this space-filling substance will influence its length. Can even sometimes if you exceed some limit when you approach the speed of light, the ratio, the interaction will become more. So it will trap more particles of space-filling substance within it. So that explains the increasing of mass of the body. The time dilation. That also all phenomena we can explain, and universal speed limit, gravitational time dilation, precession of the perihelion of Mercury's orbit, Shapiro effect, gravitational redshift, blue shift, gravity probe experiment. All the phenomena can be successfully explained from this space-filling substance. So this space-filling substance can be substantiated by the mass defect, the studying spent nuclear fuel. So all these are connected. When you understand, when you closely observe what is happening with the spent nuclear fuel, the explanation for this anomaly, these phenomena, you will eventually you will reach the conclusion that the exploding mass defect, every mass defect associated with a fission reaction, when a fission happens, the missing mass defect explosively transform into a super thin form of substance. So, since mass density is a universal phenomenon, the entire universe is filled with this form of matter. I explained this in my videos, early previous videos. You can go back to my channel and check the how this works, and you will get a better understanding of. And also, I published many recently. I published a book. The this book. This book is very interesting. That it explains how to test for general relativity. So, test for general relativity. If you are interested, you can purchase that book. Thank you. Thank you very much. In fact, all the AIs is designed to answer based on current framework. If you ask GPT or any cloud, any AI, it answer based on the current framework. This work is I'm preparing for a peer review. After peer review, it show this new work Now, I hope you understood what I said. So, if you ask any AI that is based on the current understanding and the current framework, you can ask the anomalies associated with spindle nuclear fuel. Uh, Ask like this: give me a list of anomalies or poorly explained phenomena associated with the spindle nuclear fuel, the structural and morphological changes. What are the give me a list of structural and morphological changes also in spindle nuclear that remains poorly explained. If you ask that question, you get a list of phenomena that remains unexplained with the current framework. So that is the area of my research. In this channel, I focus on the new physics project, which discuss my. Hello, I'm fine. Thank you very much. How are you, Ronald? Ronaldo, how are you? I'm fine. Thank you very much. Hello, hello, Liam. Hello. Rim effect, yeah, rim effect is yeah, rim effect still remains one of the poorly explained phenomena. Rim effect, HBS. So all these phenomena can be explained successfully explained with this new framework, that is the exploding mass effect hypothesis. Uh, so this will give a proper explanation for all that phenomena, all the unexplained phenomena with this new framework that which says that mass effect creates a powerful explosion. There is a micro explosion, powerful micro explosion associated with every nuclear fission or fission reaction. When a fission reaction happens, the missing mass associated with the fission uh, creates a powerful impulsive uh, energy release, a very rapid energy release. So when you see through this framework uh, uh, to the this unexplained phenomena, the anomalies can be reinterpreted successfully reinterpreted through this framework. You will get a better explanation in this framework. That's what I have published a video sometimes back, which explains uh, here's a book, a short book I published sometimes back. The title this book I explain about the exploding mass effect hypothesis. I share one book link that explains exclusively about how mass effect. Uh, this book, the title of the book is The Exploding Mass Effect: Microscopic Evidence Rewriting Modern Physics. That book explains how this mass effect is a very short book. I published some times back. Hello, Ronaldo. In this channel, I focus on new physics. Thank you for your interest in this new physics project. Thank you very much for joining me. I thank you everybody for. As I said before, this is a new physics project. According to, thank you very much. According to this research, uh, uh, mass defect releases energy not because of a conversion of mass into energy. In fact, it is caused by a change in the state of matter. It challenges Einstein's mass equivalence principle, and according to this study, when a mass defect happens, the missing mass is explosively transformed into a super thin form of matter, and this, according to the study, space is not empty but filled with a form of matter created by mass effects throughout the universe. So, according to the study, new physics project, space is not empty but filled with a form of matter created by mass effects throughout the universe. This can explain many phenomena which we currently study and uh, uh, explore through the lens of special relativity, general relativity, and quantum mechanics. Wave nature of matter is can be explained. Yeah, there is a there is a explanation for how why particles such as an electron, when it travels through space, it acts as a wave. So wave nature of matter can be explained with this space filling substance. That see, we can check. In fact, AI helping me so much because I can ask questions and I can scrutinize my own theories and all that. So it is helping me a lot. In fact, I using artificial intelligence to verify my concept, to validate or to substantiate, or it is helping me so much. You can also do the same thing. You can ask questions. For example, anomalies in the spent nuclear fuel. You can ask what are the anomalies associated with the spent nuclear fuel. There are a list of anomalies exist which are remain unexplained or poorly explained within the conventional framework. So you can ask my work also is available now on the GP. AI knows about my work also. You can ask APT, the GPT, what is new physics project by Joseph George. You can ask any AI, GPT, Gemini, Copilot, or the perplexity, any GPT, any AI, you can ask about my work. What is new physics project by Joseph George? You can ask that question, and it will tell about how significant. I use I use every AI I use GPT, yeah, Gemini, Perplexity, Copilot, Claude, every other. So I use every AI. I am an independent researcher. I attend conference, international conferences. I publish book. I have this channel, my channel. I publish my recent research. I have a, I have a LinkedIn account. If you want to follow my LinkedIn account, I'll share my LinkedIn account. There I usually I share my recent research. I share my uh, LinkedIn here, so you can if you like to join. This is my LinkedIn account. You can join my network. Okay, I will accept that. Let me check. Let me 1 second. Did you send? I did not get your request here. Probably it will take some time. I don't know. I will accept. So this is my LinkedIn channel, LinkedIn account. So you can, if you would like to. Yeah, in fact, as I said earlier, there is a intermediate mechanism between a nuclear fission and any reaction, nuclear fission or fusion. There is intermediate mechanism between uh, a fission and the kinetic, or fission or fusion and the kinetic energy of the reaction products. There is an intermediate mechanism. Till now, we believed that energy, mass can be directly converted to energy. There is no intermediate mechanism according to special relativity or current framework. There is no intermediate mechanism between a nuclear reaction and kinetic energy of the reaction products. But this, according to this is the framework, so according to this study, there is a intermediate mechanism. Means when a mass defect happens, it creates powerful explosion. In fact, a mass defect is explosively transformed into a form of substance. So that is that mechanism, that explosion provides explanation for the kinetic energy. When something is exploded, for example, it is very evident. Any explosion happens, for example, any explosion happens, for example. Thank you very much, Blue George. No, George, mass and energy are completely two different entities. Mass cannot convert into energy, or energy cannot convert back to matter. There are, see, these ideas. But I tell you interesting thing. Mass, according to special relativity, mass can be converted to energy. Evidence is the kinetic energy of the energy release of energy in a nuclear reaction, or any energy release associated with the mass defect. That is today considered as the one of the experimental evidence for the conversion of mass into energy. like when a nuclear reaction happens, there's a slight mass defect and energy release. So generally it is believed that mass is converted to energy. Now reverse is when for example, when a object, for example, in a particle accelerator, when the proton approach, when it start its at its speed increases, it some add up mass happens. It's observed phenomena. In a particle accelerator, when it approaches speed of light, it is any fold, it is mass increases. That is observed phenomena. And also the pair production. When a heavy atomic nucleus is radiated with a gamma ray photon, it creates a electron-positron pair. That is considered as experimental evidence for the conversion of energy into mass. And the opposite reaction, the annihilation, when a proton and a neutron, and when a electron and a positron collides, it creates a new two gamma rays in opposite direction. So that is considered as the evidence for the conversion of mass into energy. But all these phenomena can be beautifully explained with this new framework. In fact, mass and energy are entirely two different entities. Mass cannot be converted to energy. Energy cannot be converted into mass. There is a explanation for them. There is a that's what I said. There is an intermediate mechanism between a nuclear fission or fusion and the release of energy. There is an intermediate mechanism. There is a missing part in that theory. So I fill that gap and says that mass and energy are completely two different entities. So if you want, I have published about that also. I have a book about that. Yeah, yes, of course. Blue George. Yeah. So according to the study, as I said earlier, space is not a empty formation. There's empty space does not exist. Empty space does not exist. Space is filled with a form of substance. We can call is a modern ether. It's not an old Eden, not the old ether concept. It's a modern ether. You can say like that. It's modern ether because I don't want to introduce a new name for this thing. I sometimes I call modern ether. Okay, so there is no empty space exist. Empty space does not exist. So space is filled with a form of thing. So when you go deep in this matter, this consists of tiny bits of particles. Space filling substance means when you can it's made up of individual particles. So it is small particles. So when a particle such as an electron, for example, or a proton, when it moves, start to move through space, it will start interact with this. It start to collide with this space filling part. That explains the wave nature of matter. You know that the Davison-Germer experiment. When an electron, even in an empty space, when it when it go through space, because of this particles of space filling matter, it cannot go in a straight line. It's constantly collided with this particle, and it creates a zigzag path. So that explains why a particle, the mechanistic explanation for why and how a particle such as electron get its wave-like behavior. So now think like this: a electron beam, an electron beam created by two opposite poles, cathode and anode. So you are creating an electron beam. So at a fixed potential difference, all the electrons, millions or billions of electrons in an electron beam will be going in an identical path. since each particle collide with the particles of space-filling substance, so each particle cannot go in a straight line. It will be traveling in a zigzag path. It's because of the constant collision. So if a beam of particle, if you see a beam of particle, all the particles go in a identical path. So it's like an ocean wave. It's like an ocean wave. Is a electron beam in an electron beam travel as an ocean wave. So when you put a two slit, it can constructively and destructively interfere. So it can create a inner pattern. That's one thing. Now the reason for the particle gaining mass. So now this happens at a very low speed. We take matter wave matter wave at a very slow speed. But as you go up very high speed, as speed approaches the speed of light, then something bizarre thing will happen. So as you go very fast, then you will very violently you will collide with this particle, and it can press, it can contract its length against its path, that direction of motion because of the pressure exerted by the space filling substance. It can squeeze the particle, and also it can trap. This particle can be trapped inside this object. So this explains a length contraction and by increasing mass. So this both effect can be explained by these particles of space filling substance. Now the time dilation due to speed, because as you go as your speed increases, there will be a pressure gradient will develop around the clock. I'm talking about a clock. A clock, you have a clock, and you increase the speed. So there are so many things can happen here. One is the increasing mass. So increasing mass, when you mass is added, the internal mechanism struggle to maintain its clock frequency. That can explain time dilation due to speed, and also it can create a dragging effect, frictional drag. So this can explain why and how a moving clock experience time dilation. Is not because of the any strange effect such as so this all this phenomena can be explained with this new framework. Thank you very much, Blue George. Thank you very much. Where are you from? Okay, great. That is very interesting question. That is absolutely interesting question. In fact, see, uh, like many others, I also strongly convinced that the UFO phenomena. In fact, we are not alone in the universe. That is very absolutely it's certain that we are not the only intelligent civilization or people or living uh, uh, life on the whole universe. There may be countless number of even in our own Milky Way galaxy, there may be uh, 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 millions of I don't know the figure I don't know numerous under developed and high extremely higher with the people civilization with extremely advanced technologies. So probably they can achieve. You said no, as you said, probably they can pump pump out all this. It can create a. They may have a technology to completely conceal in a airtight, like what we say airtight. They can take this space sailing matter tight container. So probably they may be able to remove this. It's very interesting. I appreciate that question. So they may be able to suck out all this special substance. Then probably light may not pass through that. That will be a very interesting thing. Uh, that is very interesting one. Probably, I strongly, I in fact, sometimes back I published a book about UFO phenomena, which discuss about the possible explanation for how this thing they are able to hover, float, or propel through space. That is a very interesting area of research. Probably very extremely advanced civilization may be able to do all such thing. Thank you for that question, George. second. I'll come back. Hello, George. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining me. Monet. Hello. Thank you. Which particle you are talking about? As I said earlier, space is filled with a form of substance or matter, and there is no empty space exist in the universe. Empty space is not a empty space does not exist. Hello, hello. So empty space does not exist in the universe. Space is filled with a form of substance created by mass defects throughout the universe. So this space-filling substance influences. It has a important role in the understanding of the universe. How it any object moves through space. It will interact with particles of this space-filling substance. That I can explain all phenomena. Hello, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So the space-filling substance can explain many phenomena or all phenomena which we currently study and explore through the framework of special relativity, general relativity, and quantum mechanics. Once we realize in fact, the 1887 Michelson-Morley experiment since the Michelson-Morley experiment, scientists across the world started to deny or ignore a space-filling substance. The Michelson-Morley experiment that the ether wind, the null result of the Michelson-Morley experiment. But there is an explanation for why they are not. They didn't find or they did not get any evidence or they failed experiment. That I explained in my previous videos. You can go back if you are interested. You can go back to my channel, my videos, and I explain in many times the why is the Michelson-Morley, what happened to the, or why Michelson-Morley experiment failed to detect this space-filling substance. In fact, based on my studies, Michelson-Morley experiment did not prove that space is Michelson-Morley experiment did not prove that space is not empty. Space is indeed filled with a form of substance created by mass defects throughout the universe that can be substantiated through the study of spent nuclear fuel. There are many phenomena or changes, structural and morphological changes associated with the spent nuclear fuel, which that is my study. I shared a video link which discuss about that, how mass defect undergoes a powerful explosion. Whenever a mass defect happens, it changes its state. Nuclear density matter undergoes a powerful explosion, very high energy explosion. In fact, a I can say like that, like this. When I am talking, I am discussing, I am explaining this to. It's a take a simple explanation. It can it's not very accurate, but to understand the concept, I'll explain that like this. For example, TNT explosive. TNT explosive. If you take 1 gram of TNT explosive, and when it explodes, when it reacts with the oxygen, it becomes a superheated gas in a fraction of a second of, say, 1/10 seconds. The TNT material becomes superheated gas in a 1/10th of a second, 1/10th of a second. Now think about this mass defect explosion. Mass defect happens in nuclear density matter, the missing mass, the nuclear density matter, say 1 gram of nuclear density matter, when it explodes, when it undergoes this change, it in millionth of a second, its volume increase to a gram of matter, maybe many hundreds of cubic meter. A gram of matter, millionth of a second, its volume expands to hundreds of cubic meter. So that is the expansion of this mass defect. So it's incomparable to a chemical explosion. So that explains how much energy is released. one second. One second.